What today? How's it going? I have a cup of tea today, not coffee. So, random video of the week. This is going to be my thoughts on pre and post natal training. You have to bear with me slightly. I'm not feeling very well today, but so if I feel like that's why. But yeah, this is going to be my thoughts on training pre and post pregnancy, basically. So we'll start before or after. Might as well start pre. So I'm not pre and post natal qualified. I'll get that out of the way. At all. I actually met and went on a course with a woman who wrote a pre and postnatal course, and I wasn't impressed, like blown away. I didn't do the course. She was teaching another course, but I was really interested in it, so I started asking a couple of questions. And one of the things that bugged me was that she was saying it's okay to do Olympic weightlifting whilst in your third trimester of pregnancy. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Why? I don't know. Like, she was saying, yeah, it's okay. It's like, well, the risk and reward. So most of you know that I base my things off like risk and reward. That's how we have to do things. You know, like risk and reward. I'm gonna sip okay. Damn good tea. PG tips. The pyramids. Good. 2 sweeteners. Yeah. So anyway. So people get pregnant, obviously, and they want to continue their training and whatnot. But how far can they take it? So say that like they're into, particularly into weightlifting and that sort of thing. They're into weightlifting, training, that sort of thing, a bit powerlifting, whatever you want to do, CrossFit, blah blah blah. And obviously, further through their pregnancy, they have to slow down and do different things and whatnot. But then a lot of people then want to try and do the same things they were doing before. I've seen videos of heavily pregnant women doing fucking burpees, or like overhead snatch and whatever. I don't know the technical terms. Like snatching overhead, doing Olympic weightlifting, clean and jerks, overhead press. I think, fuck me, that's mental. Kipping pull-ups. I've seen a pregnant woman do kipping pull-ups. Blow my mind. And that's just nuts. And they say, but then their argument is, oh, it's fine because they've been doing it for so many years. Their body's adapted as it is. So, yeah, okay, right. So you've been doing it for X amount of years. Cool. Like your body adapts to the movements that you're doing. Like I got elbows of steel because I've been doing lots of ring work and stuff. So my body's adapted to that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's a shit kind of explanation. But then the other side of that, you've been doing it for years, your body's adapted to it, great. But now you're pregnant. Now your body is adapting to a completely different scenario. So particularly as you go into your later stage of the pregnancy, when the baby's head drops down and becomes engaged, etc., and further through pregnancy you go, your hips are then forced in an anterior pelvic tilt, as in they tip forward like that, as in go back, above 6 out. Not only that, you have a massive belly. This stretches all your abdominal muscles, which, as we know, are like responsible for helping support your lumbar spine, your lower back. So now you're carrying a lot of extra weight. Your hormones are everywhere. Estrogen is going to be high. I think estrogen is high. But estrogen higher during pregnancy? Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Estrogen, yeah, it's going to be high anyway. But it's got higher. Don't know. But you become your body's adapting and becoming more bendy and more elastic over your muscles and whatnot to cope with pregnancy. Estrogen helps with that, which is why I thought it might be higher. Don't know. So when it comes to so the risk of injury then putting a muscle even through just being more bendy is higher. But not only that, you're carrying your baby, and like if you're going to be doing Olympic weightlifting and stuff, or pressing anything overhead or that kind of thing, one bad rep, and you really fucking hurt your lower back. Or if you drop something or fall, you can really hurt yourself and baby. For what? Because you're not lifting at your working weight. You're lifting at like much, 40%, maybe less. I don't know. Like compared to what you can usually lift. So like, take some time off. Pregnancy is not fucking that long. It's 9 months. How long is 9 months in the grand scheme of things? It's nothing. Enjoy being pregnant. I'm not saying don't exercise. So in my opinion, like yes, you should exercise. But if you're going to overhead press, for example, use dumbbells and do it sitting down. It's my alarm. I hit snooze. That's fine. I have an alarm 3 minutes before live, so I hit snooze instead. So yeah, like overhead press, for example, instead of doing like a standing military press, sit on a bench, with back up, and press dumbbells instead. That way, if you need to drop something, you can just drop it away, and you're already sat down. Like, yeah. So things like that. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on pre-pregnancy. Post-pregnancy. So post-pregnancy, so then we have the body. So I'd say at least 3 months, depending how your birth went. Obviously every birth is different. Like at least 3 months before going back to training, and even then, it's super light, and you want lots of like, what's the word? Prehab stuff. I don't know. Lots of specific. You wouldn't jump back in and start like doing loads of crazy stuff. You'd ease your way back into it, along with doing lots of accessory work that's going to help you post pregnancy. Like lots of different core movements and that sort of thing, to help build the strength back up in your core, from obviously having a baby in you, and that sort of thing. But yeah, and then but women who want to rush back into it and whatnot, I know you're keen, but enjoy having your baby first. Like, don't be so keen, but it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. If you lose a year of training, like you're proper like hard or whatever you want to call it, then that's nothing in the grand scheme of things, and like in the grand scheme of like you having a baby and whatnot, and yeah, just enjoy that time and don't worry so much about getting back into training how you like flat out. Yeah, I'll say don't be over keen. Be the right side of cautious. I hope so too. That's good. But yeah. So that's my thoughts really. I haven't really got much more to say on it because my thoughts on it are like train. If you're into training, you like training, train. Just I know the risk and reward factor for like if obviously you're training at very low percentage compared to what you usually can, like weight wise or that be it that. Just I don't know. Yeah, seeing a pregnant woman do burpees was hilarious. I cringed, like literally about to pop doing burpees, or like a burpees. Awful. Yeah, and post pregnancy, enjoy your newborn baby, like as much as you can, and slowly come back into the gym. Like, and again, lots of accessory work for like a minimum of 3 months before you get back in the gym and start doing like stuff, because your body's had a hammering the last 9 months. Give it some credit and give it a little bit of time. Yes. So that is my thoughts on pre and post pregnancy fitness training. I don't really know what else to say about it. What else can I say about it? What other thoughts have I got on it? Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much it. Oh, I just spilled my tea. Livid. Right, so I'm going to clean that up now. Guys, let's jump in the chat. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the idea and whatnot. Oh, look, I cut my hair. It's all fluffy and clean. Right, see you in a bit, guys. Bye-bye-bye.